Hi everyone, this is Mian. I'm a product designer and I'm here to demo you Trace, a decision making tool that I've created over the 2 days based on a core protocol that I've been studying for a while. This is a tool to connect you with the very uncertain, complex reality and the problems or topics surround about it to the zero and one, like very binary computer world. So, what's the missing structure in there for your understanding and for you to guide you for a decision? To demonstrate that, I pick what's moving the Dutch housing market as a topic, but actually this tool can be used for any type of highly contested situations, topics, and then you go dive in because it's following the same methodology. So it's composed with three parts. So first, you have this causal graph, which is a collaborative graph with all the contributors who has different kinds of background and knowledge. You can also contribute it yourself, adding a source as a public piece of information to this graph, and that's challengeable. And once it's get accepted, then this is a common base that everyone can refer to dive into this deeper question. And then you have your personal variables that can be added to this graph for it to start reasoning. So that, for example, if I'm like a stretched first timer, I can plug all these variables into the graph. And then all of this, together with the rest of the elements that I extracted with Cala, it will feed into the trace core protocol. So the core protocol is basically an engine, a Python script that runs for deterministic output for the calculation. So now that we have the variables, we run the protocol, and then it's going to give me my decision. So based on the current understanding of the market, like the house price is still rising, the growth is decelerating. With my conditions, the suggestions is that I should still rent, and I can keep renting for now, and that's like almost 50% that fits me. And then I can see the distribution of all my choices. And for example, now if I'm under a different profile, let's say I become this patient long term holder, I plug that into the graph again, and then I will run the protocol again. And then based on that deterministic output, it's going to suggest me, okay, then I actually should buy. And basically, there's also so one part is this collaborative graph. The other part is all the variables that you can input, especially your personal variables. And then there's this indicators to watch for you to understand what's actually moving this topic. For example, you can also see where is the trigger point of each indicator and if that's about to trigger a change. So let's see. Also, we can fold this and we can actually see, we can go into deep investigative mode. We can see in each contributing elements, what's actually in there. So all of this data are scrapped from Cala, and with my engine, it's calculating how much it's contributing, like what's the weight to that market. And this is all the original references that you can dive in and get to understand yourself. And here, all the source articles and the confidence, it's right there. So yeah, basically that's Trace. And it can actually be very versatile and used in a lot of scenarios and use cases for anything that's highly contested. And that's it. Thank you.